I also want to tell you a bit about Club Passim, especially because it is currently our fundraising campaign season. This year's theme is Folk Means Everyone, and it's about folk music being a welcoming space for all of us, artists and folk music fans alike. Our last theme was Find Your Folk, about like connecting and finding your community, and now we're highlighting all the different ways that we as a community continue to grow and expand on how we can include everyone here, because there's a place for everyone in building our folk community. I myself have found some incredible folks here as both an artist and as a sound engineer, and everyone here has such a diverse skill set and something to share that we need. Passim has been a nonprofit for over 30 years and a venue for over 65. We have live music here pretty much 7 nights a week. It's about to be Christmas, so that's a little false right now, but generally it's 7 nights a week. And as a nonprofit, we offer grants to support artists like many of you here, so keep a look on our website throughout the year as they open up. And if you'd like to support more of what we do here, I'd encourage you to talk to Wen in the box office about becoming a member. And I'm also gonna be passing these pictures around most of the tables, so like over there, and pretty much everywhere but in the center where I'm gonna plop this right now has a picture. So if you could pass that down the aisle to just so it can reach everyone, that would be amazing. But yeah, that's gonna help us support what we do here in building community and having live music here every night. I'm gonna hand this to the table real quick. And with that, I'm gonna jump into tonight's open mic. All right, I'm gonna read off everyone's name. If I mispronounce your name, please let me know. I'll be in the corner of the sound booth the whole night, but please let me know so I can actually get it right when I introduce you before you come on stage and perform. But tonight we have Grace Archer, Glenn Stivers, Tyrone Walden, Blind Dr. Bob, Matt Bollender, Eric Bear, Dylan Matthews, Linda Huey, Emrys Westcott, Love Anonymously, Sam Califf, Thunder Chuck, Eli Shane, Ethan Wu, Coulter Adams, and David Dodge. Everyone is going to either get 2 songs or 10 minutes, whichever comes first, until the very end of the night. We had a couple folks who had signed up online who weren't able to make it, so those folks are gonna do we have a few folks that are gonna be doing a song at the end of the night. We have 3 stations for you, which is the keys with the vocal. We have DI to plug in and vocal mic here for like plugging in your guitar directly. And then we have another station. If you can't plug into your guitar, we have a mic for you as well. Feel free to sit or stand. I can help you adjust. And when you first get on stage, before you just jump right in and get started, if you could just do like a chorus or like a quick little section of something, just so that way we get you your levels right on stage so you can hear yourself well before you get started. And with that, please welcome our first performer to the stage, Grace Archer. Let me know when you're all plugged in and then I can test it. It should be there's a blue cable on the floor. Yeah, it's that one right there. Awesome. Feel free to just play a little. Can you hear that on stage? Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, feel free to do anything in any order. I will let you be.
Okay, cool. I'm going to play the piano first. Sorry to start you off. It's going to take me a sec. Okay. Can I get a little louder on this? Check, check. Great. Sweet. Okay. Sorry, I have to get myself situated. Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Grace. I'm 23. I moved. I don't know what you're supposed to say. I moved to Somerville. I'm from outside Boston, but I moved here like 8 months ago. I just graduated college, so I'm in that stage of life. And yeah, I'm just excited to get back into playing music. It's been a little while since I played in front of people, so we'll see how this goes. And I'm also a little bit sick, so it's a good lineup of things. But this is a song I wrote pretty recently called Cigarettes. Got a sunburn in the fall, on a bike ride with no helmet, with the weight of the world on my shoulder top. It's no surprise I lost my balance and the whole thing flipped. Bloody knees and all. Am I weak or have I chosen this? From the days I used to say, I can't wait to grow up and wish I was young again. When does it work out? You'll stop missing them till one day on a smoke break, I light up and the buzz don't hit. A rush of fresh air, canceled out by a worthless cigarette. But I can't breathe 'cause I left home and don't remember it. I pulled 50 cents of change out of my pocket in an old tissue. And between Main Street's shades of gray, I stopped by the telephone booth. The line rang until the end, and I never got through. Does that mean the same to me as it does to you? I couldn't wait to grow up and wish I was young again. When Thank you. Just in case I forget, even though it's my own song, I should know it. But okay. This is really heavy. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. This might be too high. Okay. Sweet. After all that. Okay, I think I did it. Okay, this is another song I wrote called Spring Rain. Yeah. I don't even remember when, I'm not sure. But cool. Don't you get tired of always leaving? This disappearing act gets old. Said Arizona makes you want me, but we both know what'll happen when it gets cold. A careless whisper leaves me shaking. Your breath that brings me to my knees. I wish it was the kind that used to drive me wild, but this time you wanted me to leave. As the winter fades and the seasons change and we're running out of time, catch a taste of that first spring rain, and you spread your arms out wide. Do you wish that we had tried? What better way to welcome April than with a bouquet homegrown in the old backyard? I saw the tulips wilt away by the time you read the goodbye on the card. And as the winter fades and the seasons change and we're running out of time, catch a taste of that first spring rain, and you spread your arms out wide, and you go back inside, and the flowers all have died, and I drink the whole sky dry. Do you wish that we had tried? Thank you very much. Happy holidays.
All right. Thank you so much, Grace, for playing. Next up, we're going to have Glenn Stivers. Can I get you to just play a little bit of guitar? Great. And can you talk into that microphone? Just make sure that's working too.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Great. Feel free to get started.
Well, this is kind of a bucket list thing for me. It's taken me a while to have the nerve to do this. And after seeing somebody like Grace with all the talent that she has, I'm wondering, why am I even here? But I'm up here now, so I might as well get through this. I have 2 songs. Oh, thank you, thank you. I have 2 songs, a love song and a kind of a political song. This is the love song. It's called Once Upon a Time. Once upon a time. I'm sorry, I gotta start that again. Sorry about that. Once upon a time, we walked together, walked in a line. We loved each other, we walked upon cloud 9. We talked about the world to be. Once upon a time, we sang together, it didn't matter if words rhymed. We saw our future where our lives were intertwined. The road was paved for you and me. Those were the days that seemed like they would never end. All things were possible, no reason to pretend. No dream was out of reach, all wishes could come true. Our life was magical, there was nothing that we couldn't do. Once upon a time, we walked together, but along a final line. Some days the sun was bright, some days it didn't shine. The real world could not be denied. Once upon a time, that pure relationship did gracefully decline. Love has its ebbs and flows, this truth we did find. But a love still burned inside. Remember those days that seemed like they would never end, when all things were possible, no reason to pretend. No dream was out of reach, all wishes could come true. Our life was magical, there was nothing that we couldn't do. Sorry about that. Once upon a time, we came to see that our emotions age like wine. And in the long run, we knew that we'd be fine. We knew our love would never end. We knew our love would never end. Thank you. That I had a lot of second thoughts about doing that lead part, and I wish I reconsidered that. This is the political song. This is political from the standpoint of sometimes when things aren't going the way you like, the thought crosses your mind that maybe it's time to just get away. This song is called "Runaway," written by someone who's not a fan of what's going on in Washington right now. I'm gonna run away. There are crazy things happening here now and I can't stay. Gotta run away. I'm gonna get out while the getting's good. I'm gonna leave today. Run away. Things are not getting better, they're getting worse every day. We gotta run away. Gonna stay out of sight, get down on my knees and pray. Mass murders have become commonplace. We're not doing much to stop climate change. We've got leaders who are cheaters, they lied to our faces. It's so depressing to be losing this race. That's why we gotta run away. Well, you can hunker in a bunker and hide up for a future day. Better to run away. Kind of the country that's better than the USA. Try to run away. But if the grass isn't greener, then I guess we might as well stay. We can't run away. So let's stick around and make things better every day. Mass murders have become commonplace. Well, let's get some gun laws in place. We're not doing much to stop climate change. We can do a whole lot more. We got leaders who are cheaters that lie to our faces. Elect new leaders, man. It's so depressing to be losing the race, but we can turn things around. Turn things around. Well, if we can just get through this stormy weather, we can do so much better if we just work together. We can make changes to make this a better world.
All right, thank you so much, Glenn. Next up, we have Tyrone Walden, and then on deck afterwards, we will have Blind Dr. Bob.
Welcome to my 2025 greatest hit set.
You need anything else from me, or you just microphone?
I'm fine.
I'm out of the way then.
You know you're a germaphobe when you take a splash of hand sanitizer and use it to sanitize the outside of the hand sanitizer bottle. Buy my weed discreetly, packaged like a brown bag lunch. That cute bank manager chain smoking at her desk. Where the fuck is my Zima? I want back in. I want the 1990s. I want the 1990s back. REM show at the Garden just let out. Driving down alien lanes through crooked rain, all the way home. I want back in. I want the 1990s. I want the 1990s back. I frequently confuse Suzanne with an S and Suzanne with a Z. I'm at Avalon. A girl from Boston College asks me where I go to school. 10 years after I got my grad degree. Hey 19 is not just a Steely Dan song. It's my way of life. I want back in. I want the 1990s. I want the 1990s back. Weekend in New York City. Just had to run to a payphone and call to tell you about that spectacular view. Hey, there's a Ben & Jerry's. Wavy gravy or rainforest crunch. I want back in. I want the 1990s. I want the 1990s back. Part A. Part B. What's a coronavirus? I have no idea where my gallbladder is located. I want back in. I want the 1990s. I want the 1990s back. Hangdog Bill Clinton on my TV, blowing tenor sax just like Junior Walker, still never mistaken for John Coltrane. Card games are the first thing you think of when you hear the word Trump. When you walk into the club and you're violently assaulted by the bartender's cheap-ass cologne, you cry out with an anguished wail, "Ew, Musk!" I want back in. I want the 1990s. I want the 1990s back. Now! Pimple on your ass. Excise it. Roll it in panko breadcrumbs and deep fry it. Amuse bouche for the masses. A buttered bomb for the working classes. Having consumed most of himself, he was just a pair of lips flopping on the floor like a goldfish out of its bowl. Thank you. My name is Tyrone Walden, and you've been Waldenized. Good night.
Thank you so much, Tyrone. Next, we have Blind Dr. Bob, and on deck, we have Matt Bollender.
Just going to use the mic for the guitar. Okay. weather is hell on guitars. So you'll excuse me for a minute while I get this thing back in tune. Hopefully it'll stay in tune through both songs. Close enough. Did you want to take a level? Yeah, I'll just do a few bars of something here. It was down at old Joe's barroom on the corner by the square. The usual crowd was assembled, and old Joe McKinney was there. That enough? Okay.
Great for me, as long as you can hear yourself.
Yep.
Great.
All right. Well, in honor of the upcoming Christmas holiday, I did not bring any Christmas songs, but I did bring 2 songs about God. And this first one was a big hit for Joan Osborne. It was actually written by a guy named Eric Bazillion from a group called the Hooters out of Philadelphia. And he was working with Joan on her first album, Relish, and he wrote this while they were working on that album and showed it to her, and she decided that this was the song for her. She had grown up in a fairly strict Catholic background in Kentucky and was beginning to question that, and this song seemed to question it for her very well. Okay, here we go. If God had a name, what would it be, and would you call it to his face? If you were faced with him in all his glory, what would you ask if you had just one question? God is good. Yeah. God is great. Yeah. What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. Just a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home. God had a face, what would it look like, and would you want to see? If seeing meant that you would have to believe in things like heaven and in Jesus and the saints and all the prophets. And yeah, God is good. Yeah, God is great. Yeah. What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. Just a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home. God is good. Yeah. God is great. Yeah. What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. Just a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home. Just trying to make his way home. like a holy rolling stone. Back up to heaven all alone, just trying to make his way home. Nobody calling on the phone, except for the Pope, maybe from Rome. Thank you very much. This next song is from Tori Amos. Also grew up in a very strict Christian Methodist background in the Baltimore, D.C. area, where her father was a Methodist minister. And when she broke free from home, she also began questioning a lot of the things she learned when she grew up. And she wrote some of them down in this song, which she simply titled God. Ooh, 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 ooh. God, sometimes you just don't come through. God, sometimes you just don't come through. Do you need a woman to look after you? God, sometimes you just don't come through. You make pretty daisies, love. I gotta find what you're doing about things here. A few witches burning gets a little toasty here. I gotta find why you always go where the wind blows. God, sometimes you just don't come through. God, sometimes you just don't come through. Do you need a woman to look after you? God, sometimes you just don't come through. Tell me you're crazy, maybe then I'll understand. You got your 999 in the backseat, just in case. Heard you gone south, well, babe, you love your new four-wheel. I gotta find why you always go where the wind blows. God, sometimes you just don't come through. God, sometimes you just don't come through. Would you even tell her if you decide to make the sky fall? Would you even tell her if you decide to make the sky? God, sometimes you just don't come through. God, sometimes you just don't come through. Do you need a woman to look after you? God, sometimes you just don't come through. Thank you. You can find me at Blind Dr. Bob on YouTube.
Thank you so much for playing Blind Dr. Bob. Next up, we have Matt Bollender, followed by Eric Bear on deck. I'm gonna do a quick little check.
Hello. Is that all right?
Yeah, if you can hear yourself all right, then I'm ready to go.
Testing. Hello. Okay. Hi, my name is Matt. I'm kind of new to this, so thank you for your patience. This first song I'm calling Sage. It's about getting older and the heart. I stroll down the aisle. I stroll down the aisle and select the correct cannellini beans and place them gently in my cart. I move to the meat and choose the 80-20 blend, even though it's bad for my heart. What isn't when you're 50 and some change? It's prearranged. What was familiar becomes dangerous or strange. The soulless dance of middle age. Parsley, thyme, rosemary, and sage. Stopped into a church. I pass along the way. The burnished cross was empty and bathed in light. I sat down in a pew. The wood grain was dark and pleasing for my doubt. I could not feel contrite. The heart closes when you're 50 and some change. It's preordained. What had moved you now seems pointless or profane. And who can believe these days so mean and strange? Parsley, thyme, rosemary, and sage. Dreamt I was a rancher, pancreatic cancer. I rode out with my steer between the pink and purple sky. I lay down in my field, smeared my tongue with shit and gravel, felt the wind, the rain, grass, and I cried. The heart softens when you're 50 and some change. You turn a page. What you wait for has always been in range. Your fear exchanged for love of this world and all that it contains. Thank you. Thanks, this is kind of terrifying. This song is about Portland, where I live. It's called Vacation Land. Sun comes up, shines down on everyone. Loaded ferry rolls to peaks. Neighbor moved away, didn't have much to say. Got punched and turned the other cheek. Gone to Carolina with a U-Haul trailer. Some odds and ends left at the curb. Fat increase to the monthly rent. No trace of where it's spent. Landlord's job is not a verb. This quiet place I live, the Whole Foods and the lobster bibs, the overpass with tents and trash in piles. This quiet place I live, this quiet place I live, the awkward lies and smaller fibs. Just come and sit next to me for a while. Boats in the harbor, moved by the wind, with names like freedom and seize the day. Afternoon and school gets out, kids they laugh and skip and shout and cry. His daddy was sent back to Palenque. The bakery's a brewery, changing grain into money instead of bread and split top rolls. Condo conversions, Brooklyn insertions, casting aspersions hurts my soul. This quiet place I live, the hotel guest calling dibs, server at the bar forces a smile. This quiet place I live, the cruise ship smokestack expletives, just come and sit next to me for a while. Quiet place I dwell, always signs to buy and sell, dirty needles spread out in the park. This quiet place I dwell, where it's headed I can't tell. Just come and sit next to me until it's dark. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Matt. Next up, we have Eric Bear, and on deck, we have Dylan Matthews.
Huh? What's easier for you? All right, this is fine. I can go in? All right, you can take that away. Testing, testing, testing.
All right, can you hear yourself on stage?
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Testing, testing, testing. Okay? God, I love this room. I think the first time I was in here was in 1965 to see either Tom Rush or Eric Anderson. So fill up those water buckets, guys. This is probably the most important folk room in America. I had way too much fun in the 60s. And in 1987, I went into recovery and spent a lot of time in a lot of rooms. And this song came out of one of them. It's called Halloween Mask. The sun is down by 6 o'clock. Stars come shining through. Okay, that's good. Let's try that again. Sun is down by 6 o'clock. Stars come shining through. Pumpkin peeking through the tree. Pumpkins in the windows, porch lights all turned down. Everywhere you hear the sound of trick or treat. It's Halloween on Maple Street and all the kids have sugar highs. They come running with their moms and dads in tow. There's a pirate, there's a princess, there's a pumpkin and a dew. My God. Let's try that again. You know what? I'm going to start this over. This place makes me nervous. Jesus, I've been doing this for a long time. Let's try this again. It's because Mary Gaucher said it made her nervous. The sun is down by 6 o'clock. Stars come shining through. Harvest moon is peeking through the tree. Pumpkins in the windows and porch lights all turned down. Everywhere you hear the sound of trick or treat. It's Halloween on Maple Street and all the kids have sugar highs. They come running with their moms and dads in tow. There's a pirate, there's a princess, there's a goblin and a ghoul. Down the street there comes another, walking slow. She looks a little older, but it's kinda hard to tell. Got a costume at the local dollar store. A big black cape with the hood pulled up, the evil witch's face. In number 10, she rings the bell beside the door. And everybody's got a story. Everybody's got a baggage train. Everybody's got some answers to questions they don't want asked. And once a year she comes out here and stands in the doorway line. And she sees her kids from behind a Halloween mask. used to be a junkie. She used to turn some tricks. But then the state come in, took her little ones away. Now she'd be the first to tell you they're probably better off. It doesn't make it any easier to say. She burned all of her bridges, then she finally bottomed out. In the program now, got a 2-year chip last week. She's working as a waitress, and when she goes to court in June, maybe they'll see a mom and not a freak. Mama used to laugh about this Wayback Machine. Take a ride with Rocky sure would be a rush. Get a second chance at all those cards they talk about. Maybe draw straight and not a busted flush. She bends down and takes some candy from the bag her kids hold out. It takes all her strength not to pick 'em up and run. But she softly whispers thank you. Then she turns and walks away. It's by far the hardest thing she's ever done. And everybody's got a story. Everybody's got a baggage train. Everybody's got some answers to questions they don't want asked. And once a year, she comes out here and stands in the doorway line. And she sees her kids from behind a Halloween mask. Thank you. This next song I heard about maybe 10 years ago. I think it happened before that. Takes place in the city of Jenin. It's a true story, and it probably could not happen today. It gave me a lot of hope at the time. And by the way, the first part of this song is a reference to the fact that when I was a kid, we actually went outside and played. We had cops and robbers and cowboys and Indians. When I was 10, I had a cowboy hat, I had my cowboy boots, pair of pearl-handled cowboy guns I dearly loved to shoot. Ahmed was 12, lived in Jenin, played the game the same as me. He had this plastic Uzi, looked as real as it could be. And Ahmed was out in the street that day, the army patrol come around. Star of David flying high above the battleground. And Ahmed raised that plastic toy, there was no way to be sure. And the kid not much older than Ahmed did exactly what they trained him for. Some mothers might have gone crazy, some fathers might have picked up a gun, but the parents of Ahmed Al-Khatib did a thing that had never been done. In the midst of all of that madness, all the hate and the fear swirling round, they opened their hearts and remembered they were standing on holy ground. They took Ahmed to a hospital not far from Tel Aviv. Hooked him up to life support, but it was not to be. Ishmael and Ablah stood by their son, called the doctor to his side. They said, let him go, take what you need, keep another kid alive. Ishmael, he said, I'm just like you, we're all people of the book. And if you think we're not alike, you better take a harder look. Now 3 Israeli children live, the Arab boy is gone. But his heart still beats, his eyes still see, Ahmed Al-Khatib lives on. Some mothers might have gone crazy, some fathers might have picked up a gun, but the parents of Ahmed Al-Khatib did a thing that had never been done. In the midst of all of that madness, all the hate and the fear swirling round, they opened their hearts and remembered they were standing on holy ground. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Eric. Next up, we have Dylan Matthews, and on deck, we have Linda Huey.
How's that? Sounds good? Awesome. All right. All right. Well, like she said, my name is Dylan. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to do a little bit of comedy for you. I'm very excited to be here. I'm very excited to have found an open mic, be able to come. And I'm very glad that this was nearby. I looked around for a lot of places, and, you know, I don't live too far away from here. And I'm glad about that because I was, you know, I hate traveling. Oh, I don't hate traveling. I hate flying specifically. You know, I'll tolerate driving, but I just hate everything about flying. And it wasn't always like this. When I was little, my dad, he worked a lot in California, so we'd fly a lot, and I'd go with him. And it was great. I loved it. It was my favorite thing. I loved it. It was just so exciting. It was my favorite. And then I hit an age, and I was like, I would just rather teleport to the place. I don't want to go through the airport. And someone asked me recently, they were like, you know, why is that? Why do you hate traveling? Why do you hate flying? And I thought about it, and I was like, because it's just not smooth anymore. You know, when I was little, we'd get to the airport, I'd get through security, we'd get to our gate, we'd get on the flight, we'd get to where we were going. And then I hit an age, and TSA was like, you look like a terrorist. And then it was not as smooth for me. And it has not been as smooth for me. Yeah, no, it's always hard for me to get through TSA. I used to show up when I was little. When I'd show up at the metal detector, I'd just get right through. Now I show up at the metal detector, I can see the TSA guard on the other side. He just looks terrified. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm not planning on doing anything. I just want to get to the place like everybody else. And even before I get to the metal detector, it's always like a hassle. Like I don't know. I get up to the conveyor belt, and I don't know. I know they have a lot of rules about, you know, what you have to take off and what you don't take off. And like I can never remember the rules. So I just kind of, you know, I ask because I want to make sure I'm doing what they want. And so I'll go up and I'll ask, you know, like I'll be wearing a sweatshirt. I'll ask them, you know, should I take off my sweatshirt? And sometimes the guy will look at me like really suspiciously and be like, yeah, I would take off that sweatshirt. Just put it right here. And then sometimes I'll ask, like, should I take off my sweatshirt? And the guy will look at me. He'd be like, no, of course. Are you an idiot? Like, why would you take off that giant sweatshirt that you could hide anything in? Like, just keep it on, man. My watch, too. I started wearing a watch. And, you know, a watch is a big piece of metal. And so I thought, you know, I should ask because I don't want to go through metal detector. And, like, I asked one time, and the guy was like, yeah, just take it off. Just put it right here. And then another time I asked him, you know, should I take my watch off? And he was like, I would keep it on. You're going to be here for a while, so I would just keep it on so you know exactly when you miss your flight. We're just going to be keeping you here for a long time. I would keep your watch. And... And they never communicate either. I think that's my biggest issue. Like the TSA guard, I don't even know if they know that the other one's there. I'll be at the conveyor belt, and, you know, I'll ask the guy. Like one time I had some metal in my pocket. It wasn't a weapon or anything, but I had a piece of metal. And I showed it to the guy, and I was like, you know, where should I put this? And I was asking, like, where should I put it on the conveyor belt? And he just looked at me, and he was like, no, just hold it in your hand and walk through the metal detector. I looked at him like, are you sure? Like, I feel like that's the one thing the metal detector is checking for. Like, the big piece of metal is what I'm supposed to bring. He's like, yeah, just bring it. But he didn't tell the other TSA guard at the metal detector. So I'm like walking through, and she like jumps out of the way, and she thinks I'm just like carrying a weapon, like right through the metal detector at her. And she like jumps out of the way. She's like, who told you to do this? I was like, I'd like you to meet someone. They just never they never talk. I thought, maybe they should talk. And the metal detector is really my least favorite thing. It's my least favorite part because they have this thing called the random check, and it's like you'll walk through and the machine will beep. And it's not because you have metal or anything. It's just like they're trying to catch like every 9th criminal or something like that. So they have a random check. And so you walk through and it'll beep, and then they'll come up and she'll be like, "Sir, you've been selected for a random check." And they'll say it like that. They'll say it like it's an exciting thing. I'm like, I hate to break it to you guys. I don't think that this is a fun thing. Like, I don't think I've won something here. And it's not like I'm like the 100th customer. And they're like, half off today at TSA. We'll just take only half of your stuff this time. And so I'll show up. I'll go through. And then they pull me aside all the time. And they'll like take my bag. And they'll open it. And they'll be looking at it. And they ask you the most ridiculous questions. Like, they open your bag, and they'll be like, "Sir, is there anything sharp and dangerous in here that might hurt me?" I'm like, I don't know what you want out of that question. Like, if I was a terrorist, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be like, "Oh yeah, my knife and my gun are in the left pocket." I would avoid, that is a sharp and dangerous pocket. I would avoid, check the rest of the bag. Just I would avoid that. And they're like, they're standing there like, "Sir, do you have anything on the do not fly list in here?" I'm like, I think I'm on your do not fly list. I think that's the issue here. I think that's why this is so hard. One time, my family, we had our bag going through security, and we had bananas in our bag, and they pulled it aside. And I guess they thought we were hiding bombs in our bananas. I don't know what they thought. We just want to be known as the banana bombers the rest of our lives. They like opened the bag, and they took them out, and they're checking for bumps, so they're like squeezing down each banana. And that's weird, but the worst part was they tried to hand the bananas back to us after. We were like, "We don't want them. You can keep them. We're not going to show up at our friend's house like, here, we brought you some bananas. They're pre-TSA checked, personally squeezed. They have a little sticker that says TSA was here. Like, you can have them." Like, we're not going to do that. Anyway, so it's always a hassle at TSA. It's always just, it's just a mess. And so I knew I needed to find a way to like be able to get through smoothly because I travel a lot. I go to school out of state. My family likes to travel, and so I just didn't want it to be this like whole ordeal every time. So I tried to figure out a way, and I figured out the best way for me to do it. I figured it out. Is if I just kind of act like an idiot when I get up to TSA. I just have to act clueless, like very clueless, like I have no idea what's going on. So I show up, and I'm like at the conveyor belt, and I'll just ask the guy like the same question like 100 times. Like, "The sweatshirt, take it off? Should I put it there? I'll leave it there. Yeah, no, it's good? No, sorry, did I already ask you about the sweatshirt? Like, how about my watch? Should I take my watch? Okay, I'll take my watch, I'll put it there." And then, and then I will stand in front of the metal detector, but I'll stand slightly like askew from it, so that the guy on the other side, the TSA guy, has to like wave me down, like, "Sir, excuse me, sir." And like I'll be like, so I turn around, like, me, like who are we talking to? Like looking around, and there's like no one else there, but I'm still like, me, like who are you talking? Like, and he'll be like, "Yeah, you come on through," and I'll be like, "Walk," and he'll be like, "Yes, please walk." Like, "Come on." I'll be like, "On my feet," like, and he'd be like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Can I get my watch? I just like to check the time." And he's like, "No, just come on through." So I come on through, and then he just doesn't want to bother with me anymore, Like, he just wants me to get through and be gone. And so that works. Like, that has like a 99% success rate. It's pretty good. But though sometimes I still do get through, and even I've done everything. I've acted as clueless as possible. And I still get through, and like the machine will beep. And the lady will come over, she'll be like, "Sir, you've been selected for a random check." And I'll just look at her and be like, "Is it a big check?" And it turns out the TSA does not have a sense of humor. They're not finding that stuff funny. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Dylan. Next up, we have Linda Huey, and on deck to go afterwards is Emrys Westacott.
start? Anyway, it's great to be here. I play slide and blues, and then the other thing I do are songs that I write. So I'll do one of each. So I'll start out with Walkin' Blues. And last time I was here, I was in my 20s, and so it's amazing. I can't believe I'm here. Okay. Woke up this morning, looking around for my shoes. That's when I knew I had those walking blues. Woke up this morning, looking around for my shoes. That's when I knew I had those mean old walking blues. Some people tell me walking blues ain't bad. Worst old feeling that I've ever had. Some people tell me walking blues ain't bad. Worst old feeling that I've ever had. Well, come on, baby, what you want me to do? I've done all I could just to get along with you. Come on, honey, what you want me to do? I've done all I could just to get along with you. have to say, it's so much fun to play. My heart is actually pounding harder after I play instead of before. So I'll do a song I wrote about time next. Every day I do what I want to. Rise and shine, feeling fine. Pet the cat, wear a hat. Sing a song, can't go wrong. Take a walk, just a thought. Read a book, chop some wood. Try to cook if I could. Time goes by, forward and backward. Every day I do what I want to. Forget your woes, touch your toes. Give a hug, kill a bug. Try to be nice, give advice. Tell a joke, go and vote. Spend a dime, wasn't mine. Let it be, wait and see. Time goes by, forward and backward. Every day I do what I want to. Have a chip, forget the dip. Tell a tale, hit a nail. Bake a pie, swat a fly. Dance a jig, smoke a cig. Sit and wait, don't be late. Day is done, night has come. Every day I do what I want to. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Linda. Next up, we'll have Emerus Westacott, and then after that, we will have Love Anonymously. Awesome. We'll have you right over here then. And I'm just gonna untangle what I got here. I think it works. That's great. Can you get some vocals?
Yeah, testing 1, 2, 3. Is that right?
If you can hear yourself on stage, I'm ready to go.
Okay. Thank you. So I'll sing 2 songs that I wrote. Well, this first song is called Waiting, and it's kind of self-explanatory why it's called that. Tractor trailer jackknifed across the road. 5-mile backup, everyone's life on hold. They're waiting to find an open lane. They're waiting to get moving again. Bedroom guitarist waiting for applause. Coffee bar politician waiting for a cause. They're waiting to find, waiting for the lives to produce a flower. They're waiting for their hour. Soldiers waiting for some peace, prisoners waiting for release, doctors waiting for a cure. In fear and trembling, everyone waits for war. Man in a church taking shelter from the sun. Down on his knees, they're talking but to no one. He's waiting to find out the reason why. He's waiting for some sort of reply. Hunters waiting for a thrill, lovers waiting for a kill, old men waiting for their youth. In fear and trembling, everyone waits for the truth. High on a tree, there's a robin singing a song. Snow all around, but still he's going strong. He's waiting to see what the sun will bring. He's waiting for the spring. He's waiting for the spring. Thank you. Should I take this out and...
You can try unplugging and replugging, but I'm going to pop this one up as well, just in case, so we have it for the next song.
You want me to put this back in?
Yeah, feel free to plug it back in. Can I get you to stand how you comfortably stand so I can place this real quick? Okay, hopefully that cable works, but if it doesn't, we have this stuff.
Is that working okay? Okay. This next song is it's not exactly an original song of mine, it's a translation. One of the best-known songs from the Second World War was Lily Marlene, which Marlene Dietrich had a great hit with. It was actually originally a poem written in 1915 during the First World War by a German schoolteacher called Hans Leip, and it wasn't published until 1937, and then it was put to music and became a hit, first with Lynn Anderson in Germany and then all over the place. And interestingly, it was very popular with both American and British Allied forces and with German forces. It's, in a sense, it's an anti-war poem, and Goebbels, the Nazi propaganda minister, banned it at first, but an obscure radio station in Belgrade used to play it as the last tune every night, and it became popular with forces all over the place. I wrote a translation of the original poem, which is very, very different from the song that Marlene Dietrich made famous. And I'll sing my translation first and then the German verse afterwards, so you can get a sense of what the German means. And practice your German. Wie einst means back then or back once, and bei der Laterne stehen is standing by the lamplight. In front of the barracks, before the iron gate, there stands a street lamp, it's where we used to wait. And if that street lamp still burns bright, I'll be standing there beneath the light, like back then, Lily Marlene, like back then, Lily Marlene. Vor der Kaserne, vor dem großen Tor, stand eine Laterne und steht sie noch davor. So wollen wir uns da wiedersehen, bei der Laterne wollen wir stehen, wie einst Lily Marlene, wie einst Lily Marlene. Our two shadows looked like one seen from above, easy to see how much we were in love. For anyone who saw the sight of us standing there beneath the light, like back then, Lily Marlene, like back then, Lily Marlene. Unsere beide Schatten sahen wie eine aus, dass wir so lieb uns hatten, das sah man gleich daraus. Und alle Leute sollen es sehen, wenn wir bei der Laterne stehen, wie einst Lily Marlene, wie einst Lily Marlene. Already the sentry cries their sounding curfew. That can cost you 3 days. Okay, I'm coming through. There where we kissed and said adieu. Oh, how I wish I could go with you, Lily Marlene, with you, Lily Marlene. Schon rief der Posten, sie blasen Zapfenstreich, das kann 3 Tage kosten, Kamerad, ich komm sogleich. Da sagten wir auf Wiedersehen, wie gerne wollt ich mit dir gehen, mit dir, Lily Marlene, mit dir, Lily Marlene. That street lamp knows your footsteps, how you walk gracefully. It burns bright every evening, but it won't remember me. And if I should fall in the fight, oh, who will stand beneath the light with you, Lily Marlene, with you, Lily Marlene. From the solid earth with silence all around, just like in a dream, your kisses lift me from the ground. And when the mist falls with the night, I'll be standing there beneath the light. Like back then, Lily Marlene, like back then, Lily Marlene. Aus dem stillen Raume, aus der Erde Grund, hebt mich wie im Traume dein verliebter Mund. Wenn sich die späten Nebel drehen, werd ich bei der Laterne stehen, wie einst Lily Marlene, wie einst Lily Marlene. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Emerus. This is our last call for food in the kitchen. So if you have anything you would like to order, now is your time to flag down your server through this next performance. And our next performer will be Love Anonymously. And on deck to go afterwards will be Sam Califf. I want to test that microphone, and then I'll get levels on these tracks for you as well.
Testing, testing, testing. Testing.
Which track are we starting with?
Moonlight.
Great. I'm going to play that one for you. If you want to do a little bit of it just to make sure you can hear yourself, I can cut it, or what is best for checking levels for you?
Could we check levels like at the beginning? There's like a small intro,
Yeah.
but there's no lyrics still, so we could do it then. And by the way, guys, my name is Love Anonymously. This is my first time performing. This is a little different than folk, like pop R&B, but let me know what you think. Two original songs as well, yes. Testing, testing.
How's this feeling?
Feels good, feels great.
Great, I can start it over.
All right.
All set?
But you told me last night I would have believed. Then I turned upon you, I gone. It was solitude. When you talked to me, I knew that it could be. It was solitude. And you're gone.
Damn it, Toby. Pick up the phone.
It was solitude.
Caught me in a daydream, now I keep singing. Caught me in a daydream, now I keep singing. Caught me in a daydream, now I can't stop thinking about it. Even when I'm asleep, I'm dreaming about it. I don't even know you, mysterious shawty. She could be my go-to, just don't leave. Playing in the snow like an angel. Her role playing the air like a change-up. She a 10 on the low, I won't change her. She a 10 on the low, I ain't saying enough. Dreams don't last long, she like we a little long, what you saying, love? Dreams always keep going, what you saying, love? You gotta believe what you singing, keep singing, love. Paint a real good picture when you sing, love. I'ma take you on a ride, take you to the moonlight. You could be the rising, I could be the moonlight. I'ma take you on a ride, take you to the moonlight. You could be the rising, I could be the moonlight. Like dreams coming true with actions. I got 2 space suits if you asking. When the clock hit 12, can't turn back in. Let it turn on, need to look back. Take me to the moonlight, wanna see the moonlight. You could be the moonlight, it's just a dream, right? Sing and believe that's how you'll know. Dream and see how far you'll go. Turn the lights on now, wanna see life right. Is it lonely? It can be damn right. You got a controller, turn them on. Now you got me daydreaming. Now I'm singing songs like, ooh, can I fall in love? Hands up, cause you gon' fall from above. Like, ooh, can I fall in love? Hands up, cause you gon' fall from above. And it's alright. Thinking the Lord every time you tell me it's alright. When you feel love, just know it's alright. Hold my hand while you singing, are you falling in love? It's just a dream and it's alright. Thank the Lord every time you tell me it's alright. When you feel low, just know it's alright. Hold my hand while you singing, are you falling in love? It's just a dream. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know where the mic was the whole time. My eyes were closed, but thank you. We have one more. Thanks.
Wait, who the fuck is Talby?
Take me on an eye if you wanna go. I'm just tryna fly, baby, flying low. Give you all these things, that's a sign you know. Writing all these things down before I go. Thinking about my Nissan, thinking about a seaside, thinking about working all day and smoking seaside. She can be my Nissan, I can be your freak ride. She can be the one I've been missing seaside. Just sing along, baby, it's just a song, baby. We can make it real for now, just play along, baby. I got a good tone, baby, it sets the tone, baby. Got me calling all the time to hear your tone, baby. Look me in my eye if you won't go. I've been waiting patiently, I'm ready to fly. Look me in my eye if you won't go. I've been waiting patiently, I'm ready to fly. Look me in my eye, babe, I just wanna fly, babe. Got you on my mind, now I'm taking all this time, babe. I just need to try, babe, I just need to fly, babe. Can you meet my expectations? I just need a ride, babe, I just need a ride or die. Got you right on time, got you playing on my line, got you playing on my mind, got you playing on my heart, got you playing on my chart. She came first, that's on our law. You're a full-time job. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Love Anonymously. Next up, we have Sam Califf, and on deck to go after is Thunderchuck.
How's everyone doing tonight? Hanging in there? Just gonna
Could I get a little bit of a guitar?
Yeah, I'm just going to tune it up real quick.
That was enough for me to have signal.
Oh, okay.
If you can hear yourself well on stage, then I have everything I need.
Yeah, I can hear myself pretty well. So my name's Sam Caleb. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm gonna play a few of my tunes for you. This first one's called Thunder on the Mountain. Thunder on the mountain, as clear as any daydream. Thin the crowd wouldn't let me in, and be the one to show me where to begin. 'Cause I've always been your lover. I watched you from afar, and you pulled me in. And though my heart sometimes might wear thin, be the one to show me where it ends. And in 100 miles, I'll let it go. I will be home soon. I'd never leave you. And if two wrongs can make a right, well, then this might be my last try. And to fight the face you cannot see. Went through foreign lands, baby, I will always be. A heart that will bleed for two. So be the one to show me what I would lose. And in 100 miles, I'll let it go. I will be home soon. I'd never leave you. And if two wrongs can make a right, well, then this might be my last try. Thank you. I got one more for you here. Oh, shit. All right. This one called Sea of Fate. Sea of Fate. You're rising above me, keeping the faith. I'm feeling faithless and fading away, like planets in motion. We're so far away. I want you to calm down and see me this way. I drove by the foothills yesterday. Do you remember those nights in the sea of fate? 'Cause now I'm just running to find the place where I can still see you. Can I see you that way? I'm leaving the one light on. I see you. It's true. It's for you. Keeping the door wide open only if you knew what I knew. And I'll see you out west, 'cause it's that time of year that if everybody knows us, but your words, well, they stay right here. 'Cause you're more than love, you were more than my friend. And I want you to know, I need you to know, be keeping the one light on. I see you. It's true. It's for you. Keeping the door wide open only if you knew what I knew. It's all for you. Like two planets in motion, I'm so far away. God, I wish you would calm down and see me this way. But you're rising above me, and I'm keeping the faith, and I can still see you, but you're fading. You're fading. You're fading away, leaving the one light on. I see. It's true. It's for you. Keeping the door wide open only if you knew what I knew. True. It's all for you. Leaving the door wide open only if you knew what I knew. This love, it's all for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sam. Next up, we have Thunder Chuck, and on deck to go afterwards, we have Eli Shane. I want to do a quick check, make sure you can hear yourselves all right.
Testing.
Yep. Great. Okay. Hi, I'm Thunder Chuck, and this is my friend Rebecca. And we wrote this song together, so I figured we'd sing it together for you all. And we wrote it last winter, and now that it's winter again, it's appropriate to sing it again, because it is a winter song. Snow falls, I fog up my window pane, time crawls, I'm late for work again. Each flake, adrift on its wandering path, floats down, alights on the ground at last. Watching the snow globe, watching the snow take its time to fall. I gaze out my window, the world outside can't touch me at all, can't touch me at all. Boots on, I bid my home adieu, roots gone, snow hides the earth from view. Breathe in, sweet snowy air, don't waste it, breathe out, stick out my tongue and taste it, breathe. Now I'm in a snow globe, watching the snow take its time to fall. I smile at my neighbor, How can I keep this feeling that's in me when the snow stops falling? Can I keep this serenity? Hours pass, snow keeps on tumbling down at last. I head back to my hometown. Last flake lands on my nose and softens heartache. I'll visit this memory often. I still see the snow glow, watching the snow take its time to fall. A place in my heart I can go. The outside world can't touch me at all, can't touch me at all. And we recorded that song. It is on my first album, it's called Beginner's Mind, and you can find it at thunderchuck.bandcamp.com. This next song has not been recorded and has not ever been performed live, so this is very exciting. I wrote it around the same time, actually, last February, but it took a lot of iteration to feel like it was done. So excited to share it for the first time. I did sing very hard at karaoke a couple nights ago, so we'll see how I do on the high notes here. At first I was enamored. I saw you and swiped right. We texted for a day, then set a date for Tuesday night. The date went well, we kissed goodbye, but something shifted too. Something in the way you talked was like someone I once knew. Then I was wide awake at night wondering, why do you remind me of him? What did you do? Why is my heart thundering? Oh no, I swore I would not do this again. As I tossed and turned and shivered, I cast my memory back. I hunted through the hauntings, made a record of red flags, listed all he'd done to me, checked your words against my list. I did not find clarity. Was there something that I missed? Then I was wide awake at night wondering, why do you remind me of him? What did you do? Why is my heart thundering? Oh no, I swore I would not do this again. But I found a clue. You asked me for a selfie, and when I sent one back, your words about my body pointed out something I lack. That line you meant to flatter me hit more more like a critique than like praise. And it pulled me out of fantasy. Oh, I deserve much more than your gaze. I won't lie awake at night wondering, why do you remind me of him? I saw flashes of truth when my heart was thundering, and I ran before that storm pulled me in.
Thank you so much, Thunder Chuck. Next up, we have Eli Shane, and on deck to go afterwards, we have Ethan Wu.
All right. Hello. My name's Eli. I'm a grad student over at NEC. It's my first time playing at a Passim open mic. First song I'm going to play is called You and Me, and it's about two characters named You and Me. How I love your diction. There's a reason to every line, gabbing like a greedy politician who deep down knows what he's saying's not right. But that's what I dig, you can see through bullshit, and I'll circle and square, but there's no getting around it. We're like fire as a force, we'll burn right through this forest, we'll burn right through each other, say it together, thank me later. Then you'll sulk in the doorway, I'll sit on the floor like a child would. I don't know where the dirt under my nails came from, but I know I stay clean. Seems you've been real protective lately, and I admit that's more than I've achieved. Your legs should be fine, but you still have to pay for the ambulance. I was called in that day, you said, I've got some news. I've been reading Ishiguro and the Harvard Law Review. I've been building up my stamina, my strategy, my gravitas, and I stood there, confusingly not confused. I replied, I understand why you did these things. I understand that life can bring some questions to the forefront of your mind, but going crazy isn't the way. We're standing on a king-size bed. We've got money to last the rest of our lives. And the dialogue kept going for an hour or more till our legs collapsed and we realized the taxation worrying. We faced opposite ways. We vowed to stop counting the days, realized there's no fun in being miserable, and so suddenly we felt okay. We're two worrisome individuals, but I think we'll make it out okay. One more conversation to have. Where should we live? You suggested a humble abode. I called that cheesy, and you said that everything is. You hit the spot with that one. had me feeling some type of way. Your addiction's still dreamy, you know how to get me. We'll feel like some fairy tale gaze. Your legs should be fine, but you still have to pay for the goddamn ambulance. And I'll come for the ride, 'cause those EMTs are especially masculine. If I get desperate for rhymes, you can rip up my shit, and we'll start again. You see, I've come a long way. I can navigate away from the tactlessness. 50 years from now, we'll have it together, while the others are still scrambling. And by that time, the ambulance will be free. We'll realize there's a lot more to this world than you and me. And so we'll realize we don't need to realize anything. We don't have to care about whatever's not called you and me. Oh, thank you, thank you. I wrote that one a long time ago. This next one is, I'm finishing up an album I'm working on right now, and this next one is from it. I wrote it just around this time last year, during the throes of the Boston winter, and what do you know, here we are again. On a Saturday morning, awake but I'm dead. I feel like there's somewhere to be, but my calendar is clean as a radio edit. I'm off on my way, 12 stops on the train, and this car smells like blood. I wish the windows were cleaner. The streaks keep on blocking my view. I'm a ghost in this body. It feels awfully heavy when there's nothing to do. The air just gets thinner when your cold premonition. What's a ghost supposed to do? No one can see me, but sometimes my presence is felt. Underlying disease in the room, I understand well. And I am just sitting like an undercurrent wood. I am just sitting like an undercurrent wood. I am just sitting like an undercurrent wood. I'm a ghost in this body. It feels so awfully heavy. There's nothing to do. The rich just get richer. What a boring premonition. What's a ghost supposed to do? I'm a ghost in this body. It feels so awfully heavy when there's nothing to do. The rich just get richer. gets thinner when you're a cold apparition. I miss my mister. I went and haunted my killer. What's a ghost supposed to do? A ghost supposed to do? A ghost supposed to do?
Thank you very much. Thanks for your ears. This place rocks. I love everybody's music so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Eli, for playing. Next up, we have Ethan Wu, and on deck to go after, we have Coulter Adams.
Well, the last three of us only has one song to sing, so I need to kill it. My name is Ethan Wu. I'm from China, and I wrote this song. This is actually my very first English song. I wrote it about 10 years ago, but I never performed it with a guitar. I usually work with the piano. So the song is called "Has She Ever Loved Me, Charles?" Here, Charles is addressed to a bridge in Prague, Czech Republic. It's a famous kind of tourist site, historical bridge. In those European cities, people tend to lock a lot of those padlocks on the bridge, right? Around the railings, they call it love locks. It's a romantic, sometimes stupid thing to do, isn't it? Yeah. All right, so the song is about a kind of lock and the bridge. It has the same name as the river, so. Let me test the guitar. Okay, I guess it's working. I leave my hostel on the hill to shiver in Prague's morning chill. A silver padlock in my pocket. You are the place where I will lock it. Has she ever loved me, Charles? Your railings are wet, your statues stand. Your heavy mist waits my key in hand. A stony silence, some 100 years. You should know I'm nothing but sincere. Has she ever loved me, Charles? There is a river who shares your name. There's a story no one can explain. I should have kissed her by the riverside. Even the May in Boston was a lie. Has she ever loved me, Charles? Maybe you don't care, maybe you don't know. Maybe you'll forget us when it snows. People crave for an answer, but a river just flows. I lock my secret around your neck. I inscribe two names still with regret. The next city's calling from afar. An empty bridge is filling my empty heart. Has she ever loved me, Charles? Has she ever loved me, Charles? Thank you. Thank you very much. Can I unblock?
Thank you so much, Ethan. Next up, we have Coulter Adams, and on deck to go the end, we have David Dodge.
Privilege of playing here once in a band context, and now I get to do it alone. Thank you guys all for sharing your songs. This one is called Santa Fe, and it is about falling in love with a place while you fall in love with the person. You're counting down in days, I'm counting down in hours. You show me pretty rings, I wanna put one around you. Let's drive to Santa Fe, we'll call all our bluffs. You drive over the curb, I'll let my skin get rough.
I don't know what you said, I'm gonna draw the game out. I could guess all day what your story was. When the sun gets low, I'll get out of my head. A mountain glows like Avalon. You call it taking a risk, I call it showing my love. We're sitting on the roof, you say that's high enough. A feathered rosary in the palm of your hands. You say you don't believe, but you understand. I don't know what you said, I'm gonna draw the game out. I could guess all day what your story was. When the sun gets low, I'll get out of my head. A mountain glows like Avalon. Let's drive to Santa Fe. Drive me to Santa Fe. I'll drive halfway. Take me to Santa Fe.
Thanks, y'all.
I've only done that serving in here about 10 times in the middle of a show, so you know, it's all good. Okay, last but not least, we have David Dodge closing out tonight.
I've actually been playing music all night with the cups, knocking off tables. This boot's not very easy to maneuver.
Can I get a little guitar just to test?
Yeah. Is that good? Yeah. I'm David. This has been a lovely evening. It's a privilege to close it out. I started playing guitar about 15 years ago in college, and just casually. And this few months ago, I decided to try my hand at songwriting. Signed up for continuing education class in the town I live in Arlington. And so I started playing, and then I tore my Achilles a month ago and decided to just really lean into it. So here I am performing the second song I wrote, and this is about a place that's really special to me up in Vermont, little fishing camp on a lake or a pond.
An old road rises above the valley below. Golden light on the pond, waters are still. Through the mist a loon calls, welcome back home. And I take it all in, let the new day begin. Peace settles within, breathe deep.
steaming mug warms my hands. I drink deep the day. And all the pressures of life feel miles away. Trees whisper their wisdom, be present now. What I seek, I'm unsure. Cast a line far from shore. Feel the tug at the lure. Breathe deep. We may never know the souls of long ago flow through you, imbue you. We'll forever grow, embrace the afterglow, pulse burn low, my thoughts slow, and it's the final light that settle down tonight. Stars shine bright, my mind's right. Thank you.
Thank you so much, David, and thank you all, everyone here, so much for performing and supporting live music here. Have a happy holiday, and we'll see you soon.